Let my guard down once in a while, and sometimes I'll zing something out there, and it's for my ego. It's for me to feel heard, for me to feel better, because I'm feeling threatened and defensive about something. That's not what your people want to hear about from you. You know, they're feeling that way. They want somebody to help them feel better. Let's talk about bullying online. And this is not in the way that you might think. That if you put it out there and you take on the commitment and the responsibility of building an online following, and to do that effectively, we have to choose what are the lanes that, that I want to be helpful and who do I want to help, and we have to stay in those lanes, even as we share things that seem to look personal about our lives, because that increases the connection. There's more to be said about that, but I'll leave it there for now. If you guys have questions, let me know. Because here is the example that made me think of this. After the Super Bowl halftime show, as you know, there was a lot of posting about that, lots of opinions, lots of long posts about that. It definitely touched a nerve. And I saw this one post from a woman I admire. She's an entrepreneur. She's not a women's rights activist. That's not her job. She's not building a following based on the social issues that were touched on with the Super Bowl halftime show. So she posted a very long post, which was fine. The only thing that wasn't fine about it, in my opinion, was that it was very defensive, and it led you to think that if you didn't agree with her, you were stupid and racist and very much like you just didn't get it. And I looked at that and I thought, wow, that's interesting, because she doesn't understand her power yet. Because I also know her, and I know she would be not the person to say, I want to go out there and bully somebody today. But here's the thing, when you're actually achieving this goal of people are starting to notice you and follow you because they admire what you're doing, they're looking up to you a little bit. And we need to be mindful about our posting, in that just because we have a strong opinion about something and they don't agree, we don't want to leave people feeling bullied. Because it's very toxic to your brand going forward, because you're never going to know that it happened. Don't hide behind the power that you're starting to build. And I think that's a little bit of what's happening with her. She doesn't yet realize the influence that she's starting to have online. I can see it because I'm on the outside. She hasn't seen it yet. Now, you could say, I don't care, if people don't agree with me, I don't want to work with them anyway. That is totally your choice, and good luck with that. Now, if your business is benefited by you being super opinionated, like you're a political commentator or an activist of some kind, of course, that makes sense. But if your business is more around helping your tribe do something, make a change, it's more about them, then you can't have it both ways anymore, because there's nowhere to hide online. It made me think, where have I done that? Where have I done that? And now I'm so grateful to have been had this insight and this experience, because I have done it. Thankfully, I had a much smaller platform. Let my guard down once in a while, and sometimes I'll zing something out there, and it's for my ego. It's for me to feel heard, for me to feel better, because I'm feeling threatened and defensive about something. That's not what your people want to hear about from you. They're feeling that way. They want somebody to help them feel better and take their mind to a different higher, their vibe, to a different higher level. That's the exciting part about building a personal brand. So I encourage you to take a moment, step off a little bit, step back a little bit. Next time you might feel like I gotta put this out there. The people that I follow and I aspire to be like, that's not where they play. Even Gary Vee, who you cannot be online for more than 5 minutes without running into something that he has on there. He has a huge, huge, huge personal brand platform. But he doesn't talk about a lot of different stuff. He uses an omni-channel marketing strategy. It's based on him, and he's even said himself, there's only about 15 things he really wants people to hear. He just got to think of tons of different ways to say them, different ways to deliver them, different channels to deliver them. That is way more interesting to figure that out for yourself. And I can help you with that, because I'm fascinated by it. Then, just putting out something in the moment, and then having somebody who you'll never hear from again, who maybe in person, isn't a bad person, and you would never bully them into submission and judge them in person. Okay, Thanks so much. Hope that makes sense. If not, let me know. I'm happy to talk about this.